these subatomic particles has a charge. When it comes to protons, you can see a P over here, it's positively charged. Neutrons here, as you can see by its name, they are neutral, so you can give it as 0 here. Then when it comes to electrons, they are negatively charged. And in an atom, the number of protons and electrons, they are always equal. So imagine of an atom with 1 proton and 1 electron. But you remember, this is positively charged, this is negatively charged. When you add this one, they become neutral because this is negative and this is positive. This contributes to the stability of an atom in an element. Have you understood? Yes. So, there are 2 regions in an atom, like the larger region and the smaller region. Like in an egg, when you boil it, you see the yellow part and the white part. The yellow part, let's imagine it's a smaller region, and the larger region is the yolk covering the white part covering the yellow part. So it will be like this. The smaller region is called the nucleus, and the larger region is covered by electrons. The larger region consists of electrons surrounding the nucleus, and electrons are located in an energy level. So the definition of an energy level is a path around the nucleus which consists of the electrons. And the nucleus inside here consists of the protons and neutrons. So we call them the nucleons because they are located inside here. When it comes to when we come to the second objective, which is atomic number and mass number, we can define atomic number as the number of number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. And we have seen the nucleus is here. And the mass number is the sum of protons and neutrons in an atom. For example, hydrogen has 1 proton and 0 neutrons, so the mass number is 1. Then sodium has 11 protons and 12 neutrons. What's the mass number? Mass number is the sum of protons and neutrons. So as I've said, sodium has 11 protons and 12 neutrons. What's the mass number? You add the 2. It's 23. Then, like helium has 2 protons and 2 neutrons. What's the mass number? That's 4. And when we come to electron arrangement of an atom, like as you have heard, the electrons are located in the energy levels. So when we come to the energy levels, there are several energy levels surrounding the nucleus. Like just the same case, the sun is surrounded, like let's assume this is the sun. Then there are orbits surrounding it. This is the same case, the nucleus is located at the center, and there are other planets surrounding the sun in orbits. So the lowest energy levels carries a maximum of 2 electrons. The second energy level carries a maximum of 8 electrons. The third energy level carries a maximum of 8 as we continue downwards. Have you heard what I've said? So when we are locating electrons. So the lowest carries a maximum of 2. So we minus 3 minus 2. Mnabaki na ngapi? 1. So you come and draw it like this. And the representation of electrons, you can use a cross or a dot. In a dot, you can draw it this way. Then when we come to another element, like magnesium it has 12 protons, so we divide like this. This one, when you remove 2 from here, you remain with 10. The second energy level carries a maximum of 8. So when you remove 8 from 10, you remain with 2. So you arrange them like this before you draw. When you add, it brings a total of 12. You arrange. In your books, you should try drawing boron, which is number 5. And I'll check it. Draw it in the electron arrangement of boron. Then give it to your neighbor to check it for you if it's correct. Have you finished? Is your neighbor's answer correct? Okay, I think you have gotten the point. So, in summary of our lesson, we have learned that the atom consists of proton, electron, and neutrons. What's the charge of protons? Anyone? Yes, positively charged. What's the charge of electrons? Melvin? What's the charge of electrons? Maxi, what's the charge of neutrons? Neutrons are neutral, so we give it a 0. So, atoms make up everything that's around us. That's why we study it in scientific life, because it's the basic unit of matter. Matter makes up life and anything that surrounds us. And a sign